So guys, welcome back to our video. In this video, we'll learn how to thread our sewing machine, our mini sewing machine, with our own threads, with our own colors and every other thing. Before, in the previous video, we learned how to thread it with this already made wheeler that the machine came with at the onset. So this is our thread. We put it on this lever that is here. This lever can be pulled down and can be pulled up. Why is this happening? Because if you want to use just a wheeler without having to use this, a full-blown thread like this, you just leave it up like that. But you can also decide to use this. So when you're using this, you pull down a little bit, okay? But now I'm using a bigger thread, so I decided to put it up. So I put it like this, and it comes from this way. So what I'll do is I'll pass from this tiny hole here, and I came from this side, this area, from my right hand side. From my right, I passed through this place, and on top of the tension in between these two circles that are here, okay, make sure it's pulled taut so that it balances inside of it, because this knob determines how tight your stitch is going to come out. If it's not tight enough, and please don't adjust it, it's already adjusted from the manufacturing company, okay, just leave it the way it is. So after this, I'll pass it through this other place, bring it out, pass from this place. If you watch, I'm coming in similar fashion. I'm coming from the right. From here is the right, this way, and then this way, and then this way, and then this way. So now when it comes to this one, I'll come from the up part, okay? So I'm going like this now. From the up parts, and then pull down. Then if you look closely again, you'll see this space that is here. We're still coming from up. We'll put here and pull from down, okay? And now it's time to fix in the needle. The thing is, whether you're threading with this already made wheeler, or you're threading with a thread of your choice, the way of threading is the same. We're trying to break this down so that everyone will be able to do this without any kind of issues at all. So if you watched our last video, you understand that they are the same. The only difference is in this one, in the very first video, we were threading this machine using this pre-installed wheeler that the machine came with from the manufacturing company. And now we put our own thread in our own choice color, but we are still going the same way that we did for the very first one. So let's put don't forget to pull your lever down, okay? And then we'll pass it from this way. Now we are still coming from the left hand side into the right hand side, and we pull, okay? We pull. Now our threaded needle is set, and we already have the thread from inside this bobbin case, our wheeler case, which sews from the bottom part for us when we're sewing. So we have two threads now from both the needle and from the case below. Remember I told you in the last video that this one from the needle always passes between the foot plates. Don't forget to lift up the foot plate, okay, take the thread from the needle, pass between the foot plate and under, okay, and then take it to the back through your right side, and then this thread from the wheeler, from the case here, just pass from under like this and take it to the back, okay, and you're set to sew. Don't forget, before you sew, the thread from up, that's the needle thread, and the thread from inside this case, the wheeler thread, will come together to make a lock before you can sew whatsoever. Let's use an example. This is a material. Let's say I want to sew it. So what I'll do is, the lever is already up, okay? I'll just put the material underneath here. My machine is already threaded, okay? This foot plate, I'll bring it down. This knob right here, as I showed you, this knob here is for the foot plate. So I'll bring it down, okay? This is already holding down the material. That's what the lever, the foot plate does. It helps to hold down the material for sewing. And then what I'll do is, this knob here what controls the needle movement, either going up or down, whatever the case may be. So now my material is already held in place using the foot lever or the foot pedal or the what do you call it again? So then I'll just turn this anti-clockwise, okay, and the needle goes right into the fabric you want to sew. So to lock it where the two threads are locked up together, what you simply do is you turn this anti-clockwise, okay, and it locks, and then you begin to sew. In case you don't know how to use this machine, maybe in our next video we'll show you how to use the batteries for sewing, because this machine comes with both electrical input and battery input. In the next video we'll show you how to use the electrical part of the mini sewing machine and the manual part of the sewing machine, so that whichever situation you find yourself, where you have electricity or none, or maybe you traveled somewhere, because it's advised that you always carry this along for your travel trips, because maybe your dress code just have a tear or something. So now to start looking for people who help you out, and it's possible that the area you went to, there's no one there to help out. So you simply carry this along with you, and then always go with your batteries, because you may likely forget the electrical parts, the electrical motor involved attached to this. So please, in our next video we'll show you how to sew using the mini sewing machine, either with electric or with the batteries. So thank you so much for watching, and please, if you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and drop your comments in the comment sections. Any contributions or any further things you want to know, we'll drop our links below with which you can contact us with. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. We love you and we'll appreciate your subscription. Thank you so much for joining us.